Alright, here we got a reprint. Made the wells a little deeper. Pretty good fit. So now what I want to do, I want to cut this center part loose and trim off some of that rubber. See if I can get it with a hacksaw blade. That is still some pretty strong rubber. Look at that. Bending up the hacksaw blade. The other option is to torch it. I don't think I have anything that'll cut that out very easily. It's still really attached. I hate to cut all that out. But I kind of want to see how that's going to line up correctly in the jig, so I really need to separate this somehow. I know probably what will separate it, and that's the shop press. Let me go see if I can't poke that out of there by just using a shop press to run it through. Let's see how strong that rubber actually is. It is almost all the way on the other side before it started to tear. Good grief. It still hasn't let go. That's the best way for this thing to line up. I'm gonna have to cut some more of that off. Come on. There we go. Now we just need to fill this cavity up with urethane. After it gets a good cleaning, detergent and then brake clean. Then we'll mix some of this up and pour it. Got a little mold release here. Hit the form with it. Well, that's drying. Let's hit this with a little parts clean. is dry. I'm going to need a mixing container for those two. It's 85 to 100. So it's 85A, 100 parts B. Alright, let's put this thing together. I guess I'll pour on this side. If you notice, one side has a bubble, the other's flat. It's because it's driven in this way. That bevel helps center it in here as it's being pressed in. So since there's less of a lip here to retain the rubber, I'm going to put this side down, I think. It'll give me a more solid seal, hopefully. A little better seal anyway. Let's see what's going to be the best fit. That's not centered. It needs to go in loosely like that. That'll work. Okay, now we have this. It is tiered. So we want to do 100 parts B first. And let's see how much that gets us weight wise. Let's see, let's go to grams. Oh yeah, that'll fill it up. I'm going to do 100 grams and 85 grams. There's 100. And I need another stirring utensil. I can't put that one in there or it'll harden it. Let's see if this stuff's solidified yet. Yeah, it's getting there. There's a skin on top. Let's see. Oh, it's still good. Now, we need to add a couple of drops of the tint. That is not going to add anything as far as weight. Now we need 85 grams of that. That's going to make a huge batch. I'm going to be wasting a lot of it. Alright, there we go. Time to mix. You can see how strong that tint is. It does not take much of it at all. 4 minutes to pour this. It's already getting warm. Pour it in, let it settle. Whoops. You can see it starting to come up on this side. Alright, give it a little wiggle. Make sure there aren't any bubbles hiding in there anywhere. You can actually tamp it if you want. Make those bubbles come up. And now we want to make sure that this sits so that this is level. Wiggle, wiggle. Pot life is 4 minutes, and you can handle it in 2 hours for the Simpac 85A high impact, and it's fully cured after 48 hours. So now we're gonna wait, and we'll come back and see what the bottom of the form looks like. It's not gonna be that shiny. One side is going to be shiny, the other side is going to have the printed texture on it. Oops. It's a little gooey, a little sticky, but it should come out now. I'll let that cure completely. It is pretty stiff right now. It will move a little bit. I think I'm gonna clean that. I'm gonna clean this off and put it back in the mold and let it sit for another hour. It didn't leak out there. It leaked a little bit around the edge, but not much. Looks good. I like it. We'll let it cure, and then we'll check the tensile strength on it once it cures. I can actually move it. I can move the center support around, so it shouldn't flex that much when I'm done with it. Still a little bit soft. And it looks like that side, when I messed with it, yeah, don't take it out of the mold until, give it a good 4 to 6 hours, depending on your cure time. It's not bent too bad. You might be able to stretch it back before it cures completely. The only problem with that is it's going to weaken it then. See how it's separating right there? That's better. That is some strong freaking urethane. It's still a little goopy in the middle. That's better. It's got to cure completely before the full tensile strength. You can see that I actually was able to pull it back, but it's still soft in the middle. It has not cured completely. That bushing will be good to go. I would say that this mold design, if I had let it print completely, this would have been sticking up just a little bit higher, and it would have come up flush with the top of the inner boss right here. Just a little flash in it. And on this side I had to scrape a little bit off here and clean up around the edges. There wasn't much flash up on the sides here, so it's a pretty tight fit. Yeah, I say definitely worth it. Instead of buying a Pro Parts replacement part, if you can find an original, go for the original. I wouldn't try pressing a bushing and castor on. That stuff really sticks. I'm gonna clean this up, put it in the parts bin for when the one that's in there, I believe that's an Oreo, but it may have been manufactured by PPS. I don't know. We'll see how long it lasts. Probably no more than I'm going to drive the car. It's fine, but daily driver, this would be a good 3D print to do. If you want to cast your own. I will be posting the STL for this on SAAB Central. And if you want a copy, post a comment on the video, and I will reply back with a link to a shared Google Drive document that'll be up for a little while. If you don't find it from the link, if the link doesn't work because of the age of the video, check out saabcentral.com and do a search for 9000 torque arm form or bushing, and you should see a thread in there about it. I like it.